Casey Anthony will know whether or not she has to go back to Orlando for 1 year of supervised probation. The arguments are simple. Her defense lawyers say this is a done deal. So what if someone made a clerical error? In good faith, Casey Anthony already served a year probation. But basically, Judge Perry's looking at Judge Strickland's intent was for her to serve probation after she was released from jail. Judge Perry said it. He's got his hands full. Let's listen to what he said a week ago.
There's one thing about this whole thing. It is quite evident that this is a legal morass, that if anything could go wrong, it went wrong here.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'll be frank and honest, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know I got to do some more reading and do some more research.
And that's what he said at the time of that hearing, that he was looking for case precedent, and there wasn't any. Let's bring a defense attorney back with us, B.J. Bernstein. B.J., do you agree with him? Does he have his hands full with this one?
He does, and it's refreshing to hear a judge say, I don't know, I've got to look at the law, because usually they're up there, you know, ready to pronounce and pounce on it. And so any lawyer appreciates that he is going to look at it, because it's a tough issue. You know, normally you are serving probation after you complete a sentence, not while you're sitting in jail. And I think he's right of what Judge Strickland wanted to do. The problem is, with all this attention on Casey Anthony, is it reasonable to have her checking into probation and someone knowing her every move and when her, you know, weekly or monthly visits with that probation officer is going to be? Right.
You know, I was watching the hearing last week, and as it was beginning, I thought, well, you know, the defense got some good arguments. Somebody made an error, so what? She served the probation. But it was the judge, I thought, not the state or Frank George, the prosecutor, but it was Judge Perry himself who brought up the, you know, the strongest points to say, wait a minute here, who do you think has the stronger argument? I mean, I know Joe Carter was asking you to put on the different hats. Slap on a judge's hat. Which way would you rule?
You know, if I'm a judge, I think I'm going to want her supervised for this next year, and but though perhaps do it in such a way as many defendants do who are out of state, which is either transfer to the other state or do phone-ins, or you know, a way where you can check in and know, because what a probation officer is looking for are not only, you know, is the person paying the money back? Remember, she owes over $5,000, but also, do they have a job? What are they doing with their time? Are they committing other offenses? And that is, you know, something that the state has an interest in this case, right, based on even the offense that she had here. Remember, it was, I think, over 10 counts of check fraud. So that's kind of the person that you want to follow. Skip this other stuff right when they get out, to make sure that they're tight on money, or maybe, you know, or whatever, that they're not slipping through and committing another offense. Yeah, you know, we may see that somewhat, I guess you call it a compromise, the administrative probation, where you avoid the safety issues of her going back to Orlando, yet judicial intent still carried out, so to speak. PJ, we're going to keep following it. Thanks again for your time. Joe? Thanks, Mike.